what I'm talking about, you know. Seemed like today, not my day, man. Coming up on the train, I had a situation with the youths. Now we're going back home, I have another situation, but, you know, it's all in life's daily travails, you know. It shows you where, no matter what, we're all God's children, man. And sometimes, you know, how do we find that common ground to deal with each other without having to feel that we're offending each other, you know what I mean? Right now, you know, my objective was to go and shoot the Occupy Wall Street event, and maybe, you know, I timed it a little wrong today, but even with that, I was still able to get some shots that I know I can use for some sort of for my archives and for some sort of interpretive perspective on this whole Occupy Wall Street thing. I mean, right now we're in a country that basically is in a lot of trouble, and people don't realize that on all levels, you know. And you know, how do we find that place where we can get America back to work and don't blame the president, don't blame, you know, his administration, but see that what is happening, it takes decades for this to happen. And not 2 or 3 years, but decades. And maybe why we see it, you know, it's not going to, some people say it's not going to get better unless we make it better. You know, the voice of the people is the voice of God. And today, you know, as we all out here, you know what I mean, we got to realize it's not just about our own comfort zone, but at the end of the day, it's going to be how can we go back to at least having a country that is fair not only to the haves, but to secure a place for the have-nots. Because at the end of the day, we're all in the same boat. Even though I might be in the penthouse and somebody else might be in the engine room, we all need everybody to get the boat to its final destination. And you know, the more I look at life, you know, the more I'm seeing where, you know, it's like it's a matter of the wrong thinking at the top, trickling down. You know, it's only a top-down, not a bottom-up approach. And sometimes in life, you know, we need to have it balanced. And if there's balance, then we have equilibrium. And if we have equilibrium, then we have a perfect state. But there's a lot of people who don't want to see a perfect state. They rather see deficits or surpluses benefiting a few. And, you know, I don't know, man, you know. I'm just, you know, getting frustrated myself because more as I try, you know, I always believe in not giving up, no matter what. But the God in me is greater than anything outside of me. And, you know, and I thank God for that, you know. I want to keep pushing, I want to keep believing, you know, in my heritage, in my place here in the greater United States of America. And I mean, where right now, you know what I mean, we all need to belong. And, you know, case in point, you know, right now, this young youth today took my picture and said they're going to call the cops, say I took their picture, but you know, even our youths is out of context. And how do we reach them? I mean, how do we reach people out here who need a hand, who need just a little empathy and a little bit of understanding? You know what I mean? God knows, man. It's one love all the time.